Hey guys, welcome back. I'm hoping everyone is having a good week so far. I know that I had a bad day yesterday, but I'm feeling better today. I tried to pray after I made last night's video and I struggled. I did not want to pray. I mean, I did the bare minimum and then got distracted and started watching videos on my phone and didn't finish and then just got ready for bed and went to bed. I don't know what that was about, but I don't know. So, I wanted to share something though because I have been praying recently asking God to help me with my health, how I eat, what I eat, and my physical health, like exercising and stuff cuz I'm overweight since my daughter and even before her, and I have like no muscle at all. I'm super weak, and um my health is not that great. Like, I don't eat great. I drink a lot of soda, have a lot of processed sugar, fried foods. Just, I don't eat a lot of fruits and vegetables, and just, I don't take care of myself like I should. So anyway, so this is what something I've struggled with my whole life, and I've always wanted to get in shape, exercise regularly, and eat overall healthy, have a little treat here and there, but like generally I would like to eat like 90% of the time healthy things for me. And I've been praying a lot to God lately, asking him for help, guidance, help, support, motivation, strength to fight the temptation of eating bad and not exercising and everything, and all of that. And I've been really, really struggling. And I don't know what happened. I woke up early this morning before my daughter, and I went to bed super late too. So it's like I don't even know why I woke up with energy. And I just remember waking up and then just having the thought like I should exercise. And I'm pretty sure that was God, like kind of hinting like, okay, like let's go, Um because the same thing happened the other day, but I didn't do it, and I got the same little nudge today, and I was like, okay, let me do it. So I got up and I exercised, guys, for like probably 30-40 minutes, and it was hard, but I feel so good. It really got me on a good start to my day because after I finished, I was ready to go. I was ready to do things, get things done, be productive. It was great. And I had pizza for lunch and soda. I know, courtesy of my husband. He was like, let's get pizza. And I was like, fine. Even though I was going to have a smoothie for lunch. But you win some, you lose some. I'm not going to sit here and hoo ha over it. I'm just going to do better for dinner. But I. It was nice that even though I had a really bad day yesterday, I was able to bounce back pretty quickly and not let it like carry over to the next day. So, I mean, it's good. I mean, it is what it is, but I definitely am feeling excited and positive about the future. I really, really am like, I want to start exercising regularly. I really want to take care of my health better. I want to, you know, start eating better, taking care of myself better, getting the nutrients I need, drinking more water, especially because I live in Arizona. It's hot in the summer. You got to drink a lot of water. I want to start exercising, especially too, because I don't want to be like, oh, sorry to my daughter. Oh, I don't want to go to the park because my back hurts. Like, I'm not like, I'm only 30 years old. Like, I shouldn't be like having all these aches and pains and inflammation and problems and joint pain and headaches and all of this, like I got to take care of myself better. And I think that, like, if I've been asking God to help me get more down my diet and what I eat, more down to just real natural foods, none of this, stay away from processed foods, like, because God provided all the things that we need here on earth, and I feel like we as human mankind, we've kind of like started creating all of these things and stuff that are, genetically modified foods and, you know, creating things that are like, yeah, we can create it, but should we create it? Is it good for us, or is it good for us in the long term? And I feel like we're starting to find out that it's not, and that we need to get back to the basics. We need to get back to nature. We need to get back to the things that God provided for us to eat. And I've been really trying to work on that, and I fell off the wagon recently a lot, but I'm trying to get back on it. And I've just been praying and praying and praying and asking God to help me, give me the strength, give me the motivation, the energy, the guidance, just support, whatever He can give me and help me with. And I know at the end of the day, I have to do the work. I'm not just going to wake up one day and magically be fit and have muscle and feel better. No, that's not how it works. I have to put in the work, but I don't think there's anything wrong with asking God for help along the way. So that's what I'm doing, and He's been helping me, and it's great, and I feel good, and I feel really positive about the future for the first time in my life. And just the fact that I didn't let yesterday ruin my day today is like huge, because in the past, I would have been sitting here festering for days about nothing. So to just let it go, um, feels good. Oh, I will say, I forgot, when I was struggling to pray last night, I went and took a shower, got ready for bed, came in the room, and my daughter woke up again. So I had to hold her in bed to rock her back to sleep. And while I was holding her, I was quietly praying out loud to myself and was just asking God to, like, you know, wash over me, wash over His calm and peace and love and light over me, His spirit over me. Help release the worries I have, release the anxieties, release the stress, just kind of release it all, like take it away from me, um, which helped. So I think that if you're struggling to like pray, just keep trying. Take a moment, come back to it, try again, like, because it is the best thing for you, and it is the best way to kind of reset and, get centered again, in my opinion. But anyways, well, I'm feeling better today, so let's get into today's chapters and get going. Oh, and real quick, if there's any newcomers, welcome. I've been reading the Bible now for about 7 months. I brought God into my life, and I'm reading the Bible, and God is transforming my life, and I'm loving it, and it's the best decision I ever made. And yes, it's been a bumpy road up and down, but it's totally worth it. And God guided me to make these videos and share my journey along the way. So if you are interested in bringing God into your life, part of that is reading the Bible. There's no way around it. You have to read the Bible. It's a huge way to get to know God and what He wants for you, and and just all kinds of stuff. And so you have to read the Bible so you can, if this is your first time wanting to read the Bible, or looking into it, and you don't want to do it alone, or you just kind of want to go along this journey with someone, but you don't really want to go to Bible study, because I don't even go to Bible study. I do it on my own and then just ask questions or Google when necessary. You can follow along with me, and if you don't like it, then you can just stop. you know but I'm sharing my real journey, and you're more than welcome to start at the beginning and follow along, or you can start now. But the whole playlist is on my channel from day one till current, and I'm doing the whole Bible, and I'm sharing what it's really been like day to day, bringing God into my life, and opening my heart to Him and reading the Bible. So, you're more than welcome to join me. Day 1 and 2 are the only days that do not have the recording of the chapters. I didn't start that till day 3. So you'll have to Google those chapters on your own if you don't have a Bible. But there are apps, there's free apps for it. The app I use here that you'll see with the chapters that are going to play today, I use the app Dwell. You do have to pay for it, but I really like it. So, and I don't have a physical Bible. This is what I use. So I think it's great, but use whatever you want. Okay, let's get into it.
With him are wisdom and strength. He has counsel and understanding. If he breaks a thing down, it cannot be rebuilt. If he imprisons a man, there can be no release. If he withholds the waters, they dry up. If he sends them out, they overwhelm the earth. With him are strength and prudence. The deceived and the deceiver are his. He leads counselors away plundered and makes fools of the judges. He loosens the bonds of kings and binds their waist with a belt. He leads princes away plundered and overthrows the mighty. He deprives the trusted ones of speech and takes away the discernment of the elders. He pours contempt on princes and disarms the mighty. He uncovers deep things out of darkness and brings the shadow of death to light. He makes nations great and destroys them. He enlarges nations and guides them. He takes away the understanding of the chiefs of the people of the earth and makes them wander in a pathless wilderness. They grope in the dark without light, and he makes them stagger like a drunken man. Behold, my eye has seen all this. My ear has heard and understood it. What you know, I also know. I am not inferior to you, but I would speak to the Almighty, and I desire to reason with God. But you forgers of lies, you are all worthless physicians. Oh, that you would be silent, and it would be your wisdom. Now hear my reasoning, and heed the pleadings of my lips. Will you speak wickedly for God, and talk deceitfully for him? Will you show partiality for him? Will you contend for God? Will it be well when he searches you out? Or can you mock him as one mocks a man? He will surely rebuke you if you secretly show partiality. Will not his excellence make you afraid, and the dread of him fall upon you? Your platitudes are proverbs of ashes. Your defenses are defenses of clay. Hold your peace with me, and let me speak. Then let come on me what may. Why do I take my flesh in my teeth, and put my life in my hands? Though he slay me, yet will I trust him. Even so, I will defend my own ways before him. He also shall be my salvation, for a hypocrite could not come before him. Listen carefully to my speech, and to my declaration with your ears. See now, I have prepared my case. I know that I shall be vindicated. Who is he who will contend with me? If now I hold my tongue, I perish. Only two things do not do to me. Then I will not hide myself from you. Withdraw your hand far from me, and let not the dread of you make me afraid. Then call, and I will answer, or let me speak, then you respond to me. How many are my iniquities and sins? Make me know my transgression and my sin. Why do you hide your face and regard me as your enemy? Will you frighten a leaf driven to and fro? And will you pursue dry stubble? For you write bitter things against me, and make me inherit the iniquities of my youth. You put my feet in the stocks, and watch closely all my paths. You set a limit for the soles of my feet. Man decays like a rotten thing, like a garment that is moth-eaten. Man who is born of woman is of few days and full of trouble. He comes forth like a flower and fades away. He flees like a shadow and does not continue. And do you open your eyes on such a one, and bring me to judgment with yourself? Who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean? No one. Since his days are determined, the number of his months is with you. You have appointed his limits, so that he cannot pass. Look away from him that he may rest, till like a hired man he finishes his day. For there is hope for a tree. If it is cut down, that it will sprout again, and that its tender shoots will not cease. Though its root may grow old in the earth, and its stump may die in the ground, yet at the scent of water it will bud and bring forth branches like a plant. But man dies and is laid away. Indeed, he breathes his last. And where is he? As water disappears from the sea, and a river becomes parched and dries up, so man lies down and does not rise. Till the heavens are no more, they will not awake, nor be roused from their sleep. Oh, that you would hide me in the grave, that you would conceal me until your wrath is past, that you would appoint me a set time and remember me. If a man dies, shall he live again? All the days of my hard service, I will wait till my change comes. You shall call, and I will answer you. You shall desire the work of your hands. For now you number my steps, but do not watch over my sin. My transgression is sealed up in a bag, and you cover my iniquity. But as a mountain falls and crumbles away, and as a rock is moved from its place, as water wears away stones, and as torrents wash away the soil of the earth, so you destroy the hope of man. You prevail forever against him, and he passes on. You change his countenance and send him away. His sons come to honor, and he does not know it. They are brought low, and he does not perceive it. But his flesh will be in pain over it, and his soul will mourn over it. Then Eliphaz the Temanite answered and said, Should a wise man answer with empty knowledge and fill himself with the east wind? Should he reason with unprofitable talk, or by speeches with which he can do no good? Yes, you cast off fear and restrain prayer before God, for your iniquity teaches your mouth, and you choose the tongue of the crafty. Your own mouth condemns you, and not I. Yes, your own lips testify against you. Are you the first man who was born? Or were you made before the hills? Have you heard the counsel of God? Do you limit wisdom to yourself? What do you know that we do not know? What do you understand that is not in us? Both the gray-haired and the aged are among us, much older than your father. Are the consolations of God too small for you, and the words spoken gently with you? Why does your heart carry you away? And what do your eyes wink at, that you turn your spirit against God, and let such words go out of your mouth? What is man, that he could be pure, and he who was born of a woman, that he could be righteous? If God puts no trust in his saints, and the heavens are not pure in his sight, how much less man, who is abominable and filthy, who drinks iniquity like water? I will tell you, hear me. What I have seen I will declare. What wise men have told, not hiding anything received from their fathers, to whom alone the land was given, and no alien passed among them. The wicked man writhes with pain all his days, and the number of years is hidden from the oppressor. Dreadful sounds are in his ears. In prosperity, the destroyer comes upon him. He does not believe that he will return from darkness, for a sword is waiting for him. He wanders about for bread, saying, Where is it? He knows that a day of darkness is ready at his hand. Trouble and anguish make him afraid. They overpower him like a king ready for battle. For he stretches out his hand against God and acts defiantly against the Almighty, running stubbornly against him with his strong, embossed shield. Though he has covered his face with his fatness and made his waist heavy with fat, he dwells in desolate cities, in houses which no one inhabits, which are destined to become ruins. He will not be rich, nor will his wealth continue, nor will his possessions overspread the earth. He will not depart from darkness. The flame will dry out his branches, and by the breath of his mouth he will go away. Let him not trust in futile things, deceiving himself, for futility will be his reward. It will be accomplished before his time, and his branch will not be green. He will shake off his unripe grape like a vine, and cast off his blossom like an olive tree. For the company of hypocrites will be barren, and fire will consume the tents of bribery. They conceive trouble and bring forth futility. Their womb prepares deceit. Then Job answered and said, I have heard many such things. Miserable comforters are you all. Shall words of wind have an end? Or what provokes you that you answer? I also could speak as you do, if your soul were in my soul's place. I could heap up words against you, and shake my head at you. But I would strengthen you with my mouth, and the comfort of my lips would relieve your grief. Though I speak, my grief is not relieved. And if I remain silent, how am I eased? But now he has worn me out. You have made desolate all my company. You have shriveled me up, and it is a witness against me. My leanness rises up against me, and bears witness to my face. He tears me in his wrath, and hates me. He gnashes at me with his teeth. My adversary sharpens his gaze on me. They gape at me with their mouth. They strike me reproachfully on the cheek. They gather together against me.
Guys, I don't understand. Like, I feel like we've been going on and on for, what, 2-3 days now? This would be like, I think, like the third day, where the chapters are just like Job and someone else just going on and on and on. It's like a soap opera. Like, I don't understand what they're going on and on about, like, at this point anymore. Like, I don't understand. I don't know. I'm gonna have to just keep trying and keep reading and just see if maybe tomorrow we'll get somewhere cleared up a little bit. I don't know. Unsure of what is happening at this point. Well, guys, that's today's chapters. So I will see you tomorrow for, hopefully we'll get some end game wrapping it up here tomorrow, hopefully, and see where we're going with all of this. But we'll see. All right, see you guys tomorrow. Bye.